welcome back to my channel. For all those of you who are new, hi, my name is Tuhin and I'm back with another video. And first of all, I would like to take this opportunity and wish you guys a very happy Janmashtami. Now I know this video isn't going up until like 3 days later, but okay, since I'm shooting it on Janmashtami, so I would like to wish you guys a very happy Janmashtami. Now, with that being said, as you can read from the title, this video is going to be about us seeing that what is in my makeup bag. Now, first of all, this video isn't sponsored in any way possible, because these are all the products that I buy myself and I use them on my face. And I mean, as you can see, all the makeup that has been done by using these products that are there in my kit at present. So yeah, now I am just going to dive into this video, but before that I would like to give you a brief. So this video is basically going to be divided into 4 sections. So the first section is going to be related to the base and everything that you know, all the products that I have to do my base and my complete face makeup. The second portion is going to be about all about the eyes, like whatever shadow palettes, liners and every other product that I have related to eye makeup. The third part is going to be about the brushes that I use or the blenders that I use to do my makeup and to achieve this look. And last section is going to be all about the lip stains or the lip palettes that I have. And yeah, that would basically cover up my entire makeup bag. Now this video was one of the most requested videos because people really wanted to know what all products I use, and especially because the products for my skin tone are not really that readily available, so it becomes a little tedious for people with my skin tone, like which is not completely dusky and not completely like fair. So for them to find the correct fit for their face, this video I hope might prove helpful. So with that being said, I won't take much of your time and we should get started with this video. Now the first, obviously, as I told, I am going to start off with the makeup, the base makeup products or whatever products I use on my entire face. So for starting with that, obviously the first product that I'm going to talk about are my foundations and BB creams and CC creams, whatever I have. So basically I have 2 foundations right now with me. The first one is this L'Oreal True Match Lumi, and it is in the shade N12 Soft or Classic Ivory, as you can call it. But now as you can see, this is not really my skin tone. This shade isn't a foundation for my skin tone. Again, as I said, that products aren't really that readily available, so because of that I mix it up with my CC cream, which is the Lakme 925 CC cream in the shade 03 Bronze. So this is what I use to do my base makeup. But if you are actually looking to go only for a foundation, then I would suggest you go for this bottle of Lakme. This is the Lakme Invisible Finish Foundation in the shade 04. So if you are a complexion like mine and if you are looking for, you know, a good foundation, then I would suggest you to go for this. So yeah, this one really helps out. This is one of the products that is available in our skin tone. But mostly, since things are not available in most of the brands for this complexion, hence I would suggest that if you cannot find something that suits you, you can always, you know, blend and mix different shades so that you achieve the exact shade that you need for you. Now moving on to the next, I'll go on to the face powders that I have. So earlier I used to use this pancake. It was not basically a face powder, it was more of a pancake. It was a 2-way pancake which is wet, which can be used both wet and dry, and it was from Diana and it was in the shade Soft Peach 113. Now I got this like really long back, since it is completely, as you can see, it is okay, it is over. So right now the face powder that I'm using, again this one was in my shade, so this one used to do the work to set the like the concealer in place, but again it wasn't the best choice that I had. But now that I have this, I would say that I am absolutely, you know, loving the shade because it completely matches my skin tone, as you can see. So this face powder is by CoverGirl and it is the Vitalist Healthy Powder in the shade 745, which is known as warm beige. So as you can see, this is the face powder that I'm using right now, and it absolutely works wonders. Now with that being said, the next thing I would like to move on to is obviously my favorite part in the base makeup is concealing, because I don't usually have a lot to conceal other than under my eye and a little bit under like here on the brow. So apart from that, I don't really need to use concealer the most, but again, this is the miracle worker concealer for me. So I have two concealers with me at present. So the old one that I have, which is almost over, is this HD Pro Conceal by Kiss Beauty, and it is a 2-in-1 stick, as you can see. So one side is cream based concealer and the other side is a cream based contour that you can see. So this is again one of the products that I used to use before, but the magical product that I'm using right now, that I'm wearing right now, is this one by ELF. Now this concealer by ELF is basically again a two-way stick, but this is in liquid. So in liquid, how is it? It is a liquid concealer on one side and a liquid highlighter on the other side. So again, this is one of the best pieces that I have in my base makeup regimen. Now the next that I'm going to move on to is my compact. Now this compact is basically the perfect fit for me, and as the name suggests, it's the Maybelline Fit Me compact in the shade 325, again cream beige. Now as you can see, I'm running out of it and I can't find this palette anymore. So anybody from Maybelline, if you're watching this, please, I need it, please bring this back. This is the best thing that I have for as compared to a compact. So please, I absolutely love this. If you find it, go for it. Works wonders under the eye, over the eye. You can even use it as an eyeshadow if you wish to. Otherwise, it's completely your choice. Whenever I had to go for like a completely nude look, I would use this as my eyeshadow as well at times. Now moving on to the next part, I have a blush on palette, which I don't usually use that much because I have a different blush on palette, but that's a combined one, so we'll see that in the eye section. But this one's a completely blush on palette, and this is by Hilary Rhoda. This is the palette 01. As you can see, it has 4 shades. It's a very bright pink, a subtle pink, brown and mauve, 4 shades. So this is one of the blush on palettes that I have. I don't usually use this one unless and until I have to wear a very bold blush, because the pigmentation is like really too much. If you don't brush the brush off before applying it, it will be like completely red over here. So I would suggest that you use it in a minimum quantity if you are at all using it. Now the next I have is a contour highlight palette. Now this is a cream based palette by Kiss Beauty. Again, I would say, as you can see, a little bit of it would work great for you, but I don't know, for my skin tone it didn't really go very well, because you know, it used to just vanish away after like 1 hour of application. Like it won't stay longer than 1 hour, and it was a highlighter palette which is supposed to stay for longer durations. But a lot of people told me that cream based highlighters go a long way, but personally it didn't work out for me. So yeah, please see to it, whatever you know works out the best for you. Now the last thing for the base makeup material is this shimmering bronzing powder, again by Kiss Beauty. Now this one is pink, it is a dusky rose color, as you can see, and it has a little bit of glitter in it, so obviously this works out as a great bronzer. And also, if you're looking for a substitute and very subtle blush, you can still use it, but you need to use a lot of quantity to make it look like a blush. But yes, you can use it if you want to, can work very nicely. Now moving on to the second part is the eye section, and for the eye section, as you can see, these are all the palettes that I have for my eyeshadows. Now the first of all, I would start with my most favorite one, which is practically brand new right now. I have used it, but it's like only once or twice. So this one is the Nicole Miller New York Glamorous Nudes All Over Face Palette. Now I'll show it to you from inside. It is completely for if you are going for a nude makeup look. So as you can see, these are all the eyeshadow shades in this diamond, and then we have 4 shades of blush, from a very baby pink to a bright dull pink, bright pink and brown shade obviously. And then here we have bronzer, so we have 2 shades of bronzers here, and then we have 2 shades of highlighters. These highlighters work absolutely well, and these are the ones that I'm wearing right now, as you can see. So yeah, these work out like really great for me. So this is one of my newest palette, the newest addition to the family, and absolutely love this one. Next is this one, which was gifted to me by my sister, and she bought it for herself, but she didn't really like it that much because it was mostly glitter shades, and during COVID nobody has to party, so she gave it to me. So this is the palette. As you can see, it has like 5 subtle and 7 glitter shades. So this is the Sweet palette by Zoe Sweet, and as you can see, it shows the glitter all over the packaging as well. So it has like 12 shades. The names are visible here. You can use it, although the palette number isn't given. Okay, now this one is an unnamed palette, like the company or anything, it's not mentioned whatsoever. It was gifted to me by one of my aunts, and as you can see, this is a completely colored palette, so it has like a lot of colors to choose and mix from, and this one I would usually use when I'm going for a party or something. Now the last eyeshadow palette that I have is by the Color Workshop. It is an 11 shade palette, and as you can see, the brown's almost over because I usually wear a brown shadow, so that it gives me a very nudish look. But yeah, so this is also one of the palettes that I like. Also, the palette number is not given, so I can't really help you with that. Now the best part of an eye makeup, and if Tuhin Thakur's makeup has to be complete, this is an absolute necessity. Like I can skip any other thing, but not this. So this little thing over here is an eyelash curler. I absolutely love eyelash curlers because they can work wonders for your entire look, and they look absolutely, they make your lashes look eyes, overall face, they make it look like absolutely stunning. So yes, eyelash curler is a must have for me. Now something that accompanies eyelash curler is obviously mascaras. So this one is by Colorescence, the Ultra Lash Mascara, and this one is by Maybelline Colossal Mascara Waterproof one. So I like both of these, although I like this one a little bit more. My bias is towards this one because it, you know, elongates. While you apply this to your lash, it gives a very elongated look to your lashes, more than this one does. And I'm running out of this one right now, but I would say that I love both of these, but I have a little bit of a bias towards this one. Anyways, moving on to the last product that I have for my eye makeup is obviously eyeliners and a kajal. So these are 2 pen eyeliners that somebody gifted me with, and I don't know who did because it was a while back. So these are the 2 eyeliner pens that I have. Company is, I guess, written in Chinese, so I don't really know, but yeah, those are the liners. And then this is the last product. This is the Lakme Iconic Kajal in the shade Deep Black. So obviously I absolutely love this kajal, although I am not much of a kajal applicator. I would rather use it for a smoky eye look, but yes, I do have a kajal in my makeup bag. Okay, moving on to the third section, we are going to talk about brushes. Now for the brushes, I'm going to go one by one. I'm randomly picking up the brushes. No proper synchronization is there. So this I have is a lipstick brush. Now please excuse the brushes because I have just used them to get ready, so they're all dirty right now, but I do wash them. So this one's the lipstick brush, the small shadow brush, the thick shadow brush, and then okay, so this one is for the eyebrows. Yeah, this is for the eyebrows, yes. So this one's for the eyebrows. This is another lipstick brush that I have. Okay, what else do we have? Next we have an eyeshadow stick, obviously. After that, the next thing that we have is a foundation brush, and with that comes the beauty blender. Obviously, without this you cannot start your makeup. And then I have like 3 round brushes. Wait, so these are the 3 round brushes that I have. This one's a tall stick one with a little bit of hard bristles. I use it to go all over my face just once or something, usually not that necessary, but these are the 2 that I use for the face coverage and the blush on. So yeah, this is the brushes section, although I have, I guess, 4 more. Yeah, here. So this is the angled eyeshadow brush, great for blending. Then this is again a taller brow brush, also a little bit more full, so wherever you have to cover like more area, this one works well. And then after that, this is another eyeshadow brush which basically covers this part, not the angled section but the inner part of the eye. And the last brush that I have is a concealer brush, without which makeup is purely incomplete, I would say. Now, with that being said, moving on to the last section of this video, we have the lip shades. So I'm going to start with this Huda Beauty Red Edition Liquid Matte Minis that I have. So I have 4 shades with me. One is the Heartbreaker, the Material Girl, the Show Girl, and the Famous. So these are the 4 mini lipsticks that I have from Huda Beauty, and I absolutely love these. These were gifted to me by a very dear friend of mine. The next one that I have is again a Huda Beauty lipstick. This is a mauve shade one, although I can't see the shade over here. But yeah, so it says Huda Beauty Liquid Matte. I don't know why the shade is not mentioned, but anyways. So this is kind of a mauve, nude mauve kind of a shade. Now, moving on to the next, I have this lip 5-in-1 lipstick by Renee. Again, this has been all the talk in the market right now, so I knew I had to get my hands on this. So yes, this is the Renee 5-in-1 lipstick, crayon, whatever. Okay, so you understand what I'm trying to say. Now, the next is this palette by e.l.f. Now you will understand why do I need lipstick brushes, because these are completely glossy liquid lipsticks, not even liquid, cream lipsticks in this form. So I need lipstick brushes because of this. When you have to apply this, you need the lipstick brush. You can't do it with fingers. So that was that. And then I have a couple of more lipsticks. So I'll start with this one. This is by Rimmel in the shade 300 that is named Listen Up. It is a very bright and glossy pink shade, although this was recently broken and it's sort of melted. Yeah, so this is the shade. It is extremely glossy and extremely pink. I won't wear it anywhere except for a wedding. So, but yeah, I absolutely love this shade, so I got it. I'm not one for glossy lipsticks, but yes, I did go for that one. Next, I have 2 from the Lakme 925 edition, absolute favorites. So the first one that I'm going to show you is, okay, this is the MR18 in the shade Maroon Mix. So this one is basically a pink purplish, I mean, I don't know, this is not even mauve. I don't know why it appears to be red in the camera. Like, I can see it, it looks red, but it is actually not. It is more of a mauve, no, not even mauve. It is pink, red and purple mixed. So I don't know what exactly to call it, but it is called the Maroon Mix, and it is MR18 in the code, and it is a Lakme 925 edition. Trust me, this is a very cute color, I would say, and not very heavy on the look, but yeah, a very unique color, so I would suggest you go for that. Now the next one, I use this for my nude lips when I go for dramatic eyes and nude lips. So this one is the Lakme 925 MB7 Almond Saturday, and this, as you can see, is brown glitter lipstick. So yeah, again a very unique shade and works wonders for me. Now the next is, like, before I started wearing this shade, you must have realized I used to wear a pink shade up until like 2-3 videos back, and that was my absolute go-to lipstick. This one's by Glamorous in the shade okay, it is in the shade 8 Poetry by Pink, and this is my absolute favorite lipstick. I don't know why it seems a little bit glossier on the camera, but it is not. I can assure you, it is in a very matte and very subtle color. It is not like very bright on the lips. It is very subtle. You need to apply like 2-3 coats for it to be like very vibrantly visible. If you want to go for a subtle look, give it like 1 or 2 strokes, and that's more than enough. So yeah, that is that. After that, I have 3 more lipsticks. So this one was gifted to me by somebody, and it is an Ori Flame lipstick. I haven't ever used this. I'm really sorry whoever gave this to me. I have never used this because this is not my shade whatsoever. It is a ripe plum shade from Ori Flame, and guys, look at this lipstick. It is so dark purple, it almost resembles black. So I don't wear such bold lipsticks because of that. It has not yet been touched. After that, the next lipstick that I have is this I don't know what company it is because I got it like a while back, but it is Earthly Top shade 816. Now you have seen the cover. It's a maroon color cover, maroon shiny cover with silver in between, and it is in the shade 816 by the name Earthly Top, and it is a brown color shade. Again, very good to go for nude lips. Now the last lipstick on the entire makeup session is this one by Clinique. It is in the shade 24 by the name Joy Pop. Again, a mauvish, more on the pinkish side. So it is a mauve shade, more on the pinkish side. So this is the lipstick that I like a little bit. Don't usually apply it, but yeah, I like it. Now with that, the lipsticks come to an end, but the one thing that I absolutely love is this Swiss Beauty Lip Stain Matte in the shade N216 Lust On. Trust me, this is my go-to lipstick today. I mean, I couldn't have found a better shade for myself. Although I ordered a different one, but this one is like my absolute favorite right now. I went for a sexy nude because I wanted a nude lipstick, but this one is a very great shade. This is the one I'm wearing right now, but it looks a little bit darker on the camera than what I have actually applied. So yeah, don't actually take the shade for this perception. It looks a little bit darker, although it is not this dark. It is pretty light, and it is in the form of a lip crayon, so I absolutely love this one by Swiss Beauty. Now with that, the last 2 products on the entire makeup bag session that we had over here are my lip glosses, because although I am a big time fan of matte lipsticks, but I do prefer a glossy finish on certain occasions, and because of that I have 2 glosses with me. So this one is by the New York Color in the shade 101 by name Riverside Romance. Trust me, it is a very pretty shade, although it has a peachish touch to it, so it dulls the entire look on the face and also dulls the lipstick because of the peachy shade that it has. So I don't like to use this one a lot. It only works on a couple of lipsticks where it is actually required. But this one by Revlon that I have over here is in the shade 215, and it is called the Supernatural, and this one is almost transparent to go with. So yes, this lip gloss does work wonders for me whenever I have to wear a glossy look on the lips. So with this we come to the end of our video, because obviously I have shown all the products that I have in my makeup bag. Now you must realize why I have this huge makeup bag, because I have to fit in all of this in this bag. And this was gifted to me very recently by my aunt, and thank you so much for this wonderful gift. And a lot of products from these were also gifted to me by my aunt in this very bag. So yes, thank you so much Masi for all the gifts. And with that being said, we come to the end of this video. I really hope you guys have enjoyed. If you have, do not forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel. Also turn on the bell notification so that you are notified on all the future updates. And with that being said, I'll see you guys again next week. Until then, bye guys.